What sport is CrossFit if it doesn't even have a bench press? I mean, who cares about functionality where you can just like bro rep your way through and make gains? How hard can this CrossFit really be, right? Tia is obviously a very experienced weightlifter, and granted I'm quite experienced too, but not when it comes to Olympic lifting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with doing some cardio just to warm up a little bit, do a bit of stretching, and then I'm going to practice snatch, and I'm going to follow the coaching cues of Coach Bergener. I've been told that apparently he is like... Who is he like? I don't know, he's like the man. The CrossFit coach that everybody goes by. So I've got a little tutorial that I'm going to follow, I'm going to practice. Once I've done that, then I'll try to do some, try to do some snatching. I'll get into my deadlifts. Then we're going to do some AMRAPs. Body weight AMRAPs, and it has burpees in it as well. Oh, I'm dreading it already. And we'll finish off on the bike. But first off, I'm going to just spend maybe 10 minutes warming up, get my joints ready. I'm an old lady. I can't just go in and do things. I need to warm up, I need to stretch, I need to just get my body prepared before I do anything, because otherwise I'll regret it. So I've been doing about half an hour of snatch work, including warm up and stretching and stuff like that. So I probably was doing that for about 20 minutes. Actually, really enjoyed it. I think snatching is so much fun. It's so much harder than it looks. So I might have to actually start incorporate that into my normal routine. The only thing is that I probably would benefit from having an actual teacher in person. Maybe that's something that I should look into, finding a CrossFit club or maybe an Olympic lifting club around here for when they open again. But now I'm going to change my footwear out of my platform shoes, and I'm going to put on some Vibram 5 fingers so that I can get into my deadlifts as well as do my body weight stuff, because these floors are quite slippy and the Vibram's got more of a grip underneath it, so I don't fall on my face and like break my knee or something. So for the deadlift, I'm supposed to get my 1 reps within half an hour, which is actually not a lot of time if you think about it. Realistically, 125, 130 kilos, something like that should be possible. I'm not sure, but I think you're not allowed straps in the CrossFit. Luckily, I do have liquid chalk, and you're allowed a belt, I'm fairly sure. So I'll do all of that. 130 strapless, so that's definitely a PR. Let's try 140. I still have time on the clock, guys. 10 minutes, but if I can do 140, I can do it in 20 minutes. So we're going to finish off with some cardio work now. I'm going to do an AMRAP called FUCK 2020, which is 5 minutes of 2 jumping jacks, jumping lunges, 3 push-ups, 4 mountain climbers, 2 minutes rest, then 6 minutes of knee tucks, jumping knee tucks, 7 V-ups, and then 2 minutes rest. And then we'll finish with 7 minutes of burpees, plus I'll do some high intensity on the bike. I'm really dreading this. I haven't eaten yet. I can feel like my central nervous system is starting to get under a little bit of pressure. But Tia doesn't eat before training. She trains fasted. I do most of the time as well. It's just getting a bit later than usual. But let's get some music going, get a timer going, and start hating my life. My battery is about to die, so I have to stop filming. Barely made it through that. I hate doing burpees. I've done enough burpees. I've done more burpees now than I've done in my whole life. Last one. 10 rounds. 20 seconds off, 10 seconds. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I'll try and film the end because my battery's about to die, so I can get a minute here and there, and that's about it. Some workout done. My calories up there, so fucked, it's not recording properly. It didn't record my heart rate half the session. But time for breakfast. Tia, she likes to either have avocado with eggs and stuff like that on bread, or she has berries with oats. I'm actually gonna opt for the berries and oats because she eats a lot of carbs, and I understand why, because she trains like 5-6 hours a day, and it's a lot of cardio, guys. It's a lot more cardio than I'm used to, that's for sure. Trained for over 2 hours. I enjoyed most of it. The AMRAP, I didn't really enjoy the AMRAP too much, but I think if it was more weight training, I think I would enjoy it. But I understand that my client, she recommended that I will do a body weight one just because obviously I haven't got a lot of equipment and I'm not that advanced. In terms of CrossFit training, I understand why going for body weight is a better option. So Tia, she eats around 200 to 250 grams of carbs a day, around 60 to 70 grams of fat, and I think around 180 to 200 grams of protein a day, depending on what she's doing. At the moment, she's training to become part of the Australian bobsled team. She wants to compete in the Olympics in 2022. She is absolutely insane. She's so impressive. Like, I'm massive into the CrossFit community, but I can appreciate anybody who trains hard, and that is just a good athlete. Any athlete of any endeavor it's impressive, right? I have here 300 grams of frozen berries, which I'm just going to defrost and turn into a bit of a compote sort of thing. I also have in there some cinnamon and some xylitol. I am gonna heat up in the meantime. I'm gonna make myself some porridge. I'll probably do like 80 grams of oats with a scoop of protein powder. It doesn't say that she has protein powder in it, but I assume she does, because there's no way you can train like that for 2-3 hours fasted and not have protein afterwards. Besides trying to become a bobsled Olympic team member, is that English? It is now, for now, I'm making it English. Tia is also classed as the fittest woman on earth because she has won 4 consecutive CrossFit games, being the first woman ever to do this. And she also has won a gold medal in weightlifting, Olympic lifting, on the Commonwealth Games in 2018. So I'm going to start off my day with some protein oats, as well as frozen berries. He's got some leftover salmon. Is it yummy?
Yeah.
Delicious, yeah?
I'm just looking at yours.
He wants mine.
Eating the salmon, I'm just imagining I'm eating yours.
He wants to eat mine.
Yeah. Nice, yeah.
Try it. It's a bit sour.
Ooh,
from the berries.
jam, yeah.
I'm just gonna eat this and then I'll be back when it's time to eat again later. So it's a few hours later and I'm about to do some work, which I'm sure Tia does every day as well. She's a busy woman, she's a successful woman, and the reality is that if you want to succeed at anything in life, the weekend is just another day. So it is Sunday for me, but I am going to do some work. I'm going to do some editing for a vlog for my main channel. And she doesn't actually get hungry. She says she never allows herself to be hungry. And she does kind of in between meals, she'll snack on banana or she'll have like a protein shake. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of bananas on their own. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually have a banana protein shake. So I've got some bananas here. I'm going to stick through there some almond milk as well as some vanilla whey protein and just blitz all of that up and just drink from that. And I'll also sip on some coconut water because that's apparently what she does throughout the day, sips on coconut water for the electrolytes and all of that. So I'll have that now, get my work out of the way so that then I can spend some time prepping. So then I can spend some time doing meal prepping. The next meal will be a stir fry, but for now I just want to get the shake out of the way. I feel a bit hungry, I just don't want to spend an hour prepping food. So it won't be an hour, but this will be like 5 minutes. So Tia likes to eat a lot of stir fries, probably because it's convenient, it's quick, it's easy. So I couldn't find out if she had carbs in them or not, but I wanted to use some sweet chili for carbs. That's good enough, isn't it? I know it's not really complex carbohydrate, but I don't know, I quite fancy some sweet chili. So I'm literally just gonna pan fry my vegetables in coconut oil, which is what she does. I've got some cucumber, I've got some carrots and broccoli here and some onion. That's it, so I'm just going to stir fry all of those vegetables. Maybe with some garlic. And that's it. Nothing too exciting, guys. Alright, so here I have about half of the stir fry. I put through there 200 grams of chicken, but I don't have 200 grams here. And I also poured on here 20 grams of sweet chili. I put some cabbage through there that I forgot I had, and a little bit of soy sauce too. So I like how the vegetables stay crunchy. So I'm gonna eat this. What she would normally do is just fry this up and then throughout the day eat from it whenever she gets hungry. So, I mean, it's 2:30 already, so I might eat from it again later, I might not. I don't actually feel overly hungry, to be honest, because that breakfast was filling and then the shake, but I'll at least finish this bowl and then I'll eat again later if I get hungry again. So I'm very, very low on my fats so far today, and I will be for the rest of the day. And I've pretty much had my carb target already, surprisingly, but my fats are very low. And my protein is on the low side as well. So what I'm going to have is, I have around 50 grams of pistachios here, which, I don't know, without the shell is probably around 30 grams, I guess. So I'm just going to have some pistachios as well.
5 minutes later.
I'm going to eat the second half because I'm hungry still. it's time for the last meal. I did just have a sports massage by my husband's cousin, which was much needed. And now we're gonna make the last meal, which is just gonna be steak, and I'm gonna have that with some courgettes. She would normally have it with kale. They don't do kale here. It's a seasonal thing. It's not in season at the moment. So I am just going to have it with some courgettes. Alright, last meal for the day. I just pan fried some steak in coconut oil with some courgette. I cut the steak smaller because I'm not actually that hungry. I was very hungry earlier today. Then I had those rice cakes and I blew kind of my carbs and that. So I'm having this instead. Let's try out the steak. I am on the hunt for steak. I have not been able to find steak in Bulgaria yet. It's all been very chewy, but this is promising. I think it's steak. It's a bit of a weird consistency. It's like it's been, it tastes like steak, but it's not the consistency of steak. So let me finish this and I'll be back with my thoughts. Alright, so that's the day done. I don't really have anything to say to her, to be honest. She's an Olympic lifter. She's a high level athlete, so I'm sure she works together with nutritionists. I'm sure she's fueling her body accordingly. It's interesting to eat that high carb. I actually don't feel super bloated from it, considering sometimes I can react a bit to high carbs, but I think it's maybe just a type of carbohydrates that I've had. Hasn't caused any bloating. I'll be interested to see how I feel tomorrow. I did feel quite hungry today from the training, so that definitely kicked my ass. It was quite fun. I think I probably would do adaptations of it moving forward. But I am a bodybuilder at heart and not a crossfitter. I don't like cardio too much. I do it, but I like steady cardio. High intensity, I'm not a massive fan of unless I'm cutting. But yeah, all in all, I thought it was pretty good, pretty interesting to live a day in her life, kind of. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Dislike the video if you disliked it. Let me know down below why. Insert a medal emoji if you've made it this far. And I will see you in the next one. Ciao.